All right, let me check. I believe live right now.
Wow. I think your thumbnail needs to be "Welcome to World War III and Civil War" or something like that. Pretty much. I don't even know.
I put
it's so crazy. I don't even know what to start with. But the Minnesota riots are going on right now, so I shouldn't. I guess protests technically. They haven't been destroying property or anything as of yet. But
well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah, it is a peaceful protest as of now. I mean, it's very well. I say peaceful.
Yeah,
but it's agitated, but it's not like the Black Lives Matter protests. They're burning down buildings. Not yet, anyway. But maybe hopefully never comes to that.
Trying to figure out why I can't look at our stream. Okay, well, everybody out there in TV land, I'm a little under the weather, so this might be a little flux liner heavy episode, but it seems like that's fine because he's pretty amped up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you bring up whatever.
Unfortunately, I can't bring up any. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna throw you.
You can send me a link in Discord. Yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, you two fellow rum dumbites, as you can see, the whole world is actually falling apart right now. World War III is upon us. America's seizing Russian tankers. Rightfully so, because we need to put pressure on Putin. And I just love how people that were so angry with Trump and thought that he was a Russian agent, and also said that he was too light on Russia for not helping Ukraine enough. Now that he's seizing Russian oil tankers, it's either not enough or how dare he do that. So no one can make their mind up with Trump, especially even people on the right. They can't. They were screaming about less than a week ago, you got to get the Somalian scammers, bring them to justice, and all that stuff is going on right now on the Senate floor today. All those cases have been brought up, and the ICE is already in Minnesota right now. But for illegal immigrants, but they're also in joint. There's another agency that deals with not FBI, but some other HSS or HC. I don't know. I can't remember the alphabet agency, but their involvement heavily into like fraud, like government fraud, and they're there too. So that's the next thing. Tim Walz was about to be.
Didn't he drop out or whatever?
No, he's back in. He changed his mind.
Damn.
After today, because, dude, here's the thing that you might have missed. This kind of just happened a couple hours ago. But Tim Walz,
I was dying this morning, so I haven't been keeping up on tabs or nothing.
So we're gonna go straight to this. Well, besides the mayor, let's see, who was this guy? Well, you know what, this guy, right? You know what? This I guess I can send you direct chat on. Oh yeah, Discord? I should just get it on Discord. Yeah, I was
gonna send me a link on Discord.
Yeah, Discord's probably better. Okay. Actually, let's just listen to our boy from Alex Jones. He sums it up better than I ever could. Really. I sent you the link on Discord. It's like a 4-minute clip, but he has all the clips in there, and it's a perfect. I'm beginning to like. I don't know his name, but I like this guy. That's
the Clark Kent looking dude.
Yeah, Clark Kent looking guy. He's I like.
All right,
he's cool.
Let me share this tab with the audience here so
you can see it.
Okay, this is the right one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tim Walz, this is breaking, is now threatening to mobilize Minnesota National Guard to keep the federal government out of Minnesota. Literally Civil War style rhetoric on exactly the same day that the Congress puts out a report showing that Tim Walz and his administration actively fabricated documentation to cover up for the fraud that they were involved in.
Yep.
What a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Guys trying to kickstart a civil war in America.
I think he's paid to do that. I think positive
against the American people. That is.
I think a lot of people have already forgot, but there was a Democrat lady before Trump got president who got shot by a hitman who dressed up like impersonated a police officer.
Really?
Remember that? Yeah, that happened. And it was because we don't know this, but but assumingly she voted no on some resolution. I think it was about illegal immigrants or something like that. Can't remember her name, but technically a lot of people are saying it was tied to Tim Walz. A lot of shady shit's going on in Minnesota, bro. Like a lot of shady shit, and it all ties down under Tim Walz. This guy is crooked as they come, dude. And go ahead and keep.
Yeah, it's hard looking at Tim Walz. It's hard for me to it's hard for me to imagine him being like a deep state saboteur, fucking behind the scenes.
I believe I believe he's getting some money somewhere. I would like to think he from China because he was in China at some point. He says he was there during.
I know, but he's just he's so goofy. It's hard to imagine.
Like, yeah, he's a goof troop. Like Jar Jar Binks is a Sith. He's pretty much like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, he's probably, you know. Oh my God. But let's keep playing because it's a good.
It's sickening. Let's go to this video.
Order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary. I remind you, a warning order is a heads up for folks. And these National Guard troops are our National Guard troops. They're teachers in your community. They're business owners. They're construction professionals. They are Minnesotans. Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight. We will not take the bait. We will continue.
Well, wasn't like the fraud proven? So what are these National Guardsmen for?
No, this is on the separate issue of legal immigrants because of the. Okay, so let me give you some more context. This is a press meeting where I guess you haven't heard about this. The reason why the riots are going on is because an ICE agents were conducting their business trying to find illegal immigrants. And there was a protester lady in a car.
Oh, got run over or shot or something?
Got shot by an ICE officer because she was about to run him over. Okay. So, and this is causing the chaos, and this is the press conference of that. So, what he's saying now is that he's going to deploy the National Guard, but he didn't specifically. He'll get into it, but he doesn't specifically say against ICE agents. But he says like to kind of mitigate the situation. And also to protect against rogue ICE agents. So he's even himself is saying he needs to be careful what he says. Yeah, you better fucking be careful what you said. You're deploying the National Guard to an antagonistic, with ICE agent because they're okay. We'll keep playing.
Okay, we'll get it straight from the horse's mouth. See what he says.
Absolutely,
we get more information. Now I'd like to turn it over to Commissioner.
Or not.
So now they love the National Guard. Now they love the National Guard. Strange. For some reason, I don't think a judge is going to step in to stop the, deployment of National Guard here, even though, was it literally yesterday, the day before, Donald Trump agreed to withdraw the National Guard.
Okay, so basically an anti-ICE person got shot, and now he's using that as a way to call in the National Guard to defend.
Because they want people. They want ICE. They want ICE out of Minnesota. They don't want ICE conducting their, illegal immigrant roundup in Minnesota.
Do you think the National Guard would like fight ICE? Do you think that's a possibility? Maybe.
I think if they were told to do that, or I don't. Like I said, right now it's all in the gray area.
Yeah, because one branch of the military against another. Well, I guess the ICE isn't a branch, but one government agency versus a branch of the military.
Well, it's a state actor and it's a federal actor. This is Civil War territory.
Well, yeah, but the National Guard itself is federal. It's a branch of the military. Right. So are they going to actually get welled by a governor against ICE? Like, I guess that's what he's trying to do.
It depends on the people. Some people will say they won't show up. Some people will. Well, some people can't wait for this. If you recruited a bunch of Somalians, which is the fucking flag behind Tim Walz during that press conference, not his Minnesota flag, which is fucking crazy, is a Somalian flag. I don't know. I'm just.
But now you're getting into like the territory of what he's going to start a Somali militia. Like he can't pick what members of the Coast Guard they send if he gets the Coast Guard to send. National Guard. He can't just pick. I want these specific enlisted people.
I'm being somewhat hyperbolic. I'm being hypothetical, but I'm just saying, depending on who's in the National Guard and their political alignments, not everyone will show up, but some might. Some might be can't wait to tell them to to stop ICE agents and to attack them. Or if not now, maybe in a couple of months he could recruit people. All those people in those protests that are going on right now.
Yeah.
They would love to be part of the national the state guard.
Yeah.
They could recruit them they'll go to protest and recruit them there tonight. Why not?
I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I find that
we're gonna find out. They're gonna fuck around.
Tim Walz is gonna put together a motley crew of Somalians to fight on his behalf.
He's been paid to do that. His object is not necessary, bro. You're too.
I don't know. No, bro, that seems a little crazy even for you. That seems a little crazy.
Or nothing ever happens. Nothing. Yeah, this is it, dude. We're in it. We're in this shit. Dude.
I guess we'll find out, but that seems a little far out. That seems a little far out for me.
Wake the fuck up. Wake up, brother. You're gonna have to wake up. We'll see.
But yeah, I doubt it.
So
anyway, what else is leading to the world falling apart? You said it sounded like you had a lot more shit for me than that.
Well, let me give you just on this. I'll show you a nice little clip of some protesters, and for the viewers, let's see.
Nobody gets killed in the video because we're live.
And this is this is actually very recent. This is very recent. And,
did you hear what I asked? Nobody dies in the video or nothing.
No. This is just protests.
Well, I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
There's three different videos of that shooting that I guess we're not going to show, but
no.
A lot of people can find it on X really easy. There's three different views.
Here's the video.
This is just protests that are happening around on right now. This is how much that spot right there. That's a vigil.
Oh, it's a vigil. Okay. Oh, for the person that got shot.
So there's probably like candles or like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this is this is a pretty. There is a video of them storming the state capitol building, the federal building. Let's see. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong one. Anyway, it's getting serious over there. So, but if you look at this picture, I'm trying to find. This is them. This is some protesters storming the state capitol building.
Okay.
And this is wonderful here. I mean, apparently I guess this is insurrection as well. Just like January 6th.
I am investigating further as we speak.
Mm-hmm. I sent you another.
Okay.
Link.
Ice out now! 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 Ice out now!
Bro's over here dancing.
It's catchy, bro.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's a twerkable rap song right there.
Twerkable beat right there. That's just rough.
the fucking whistle guy in the background.
Bro, we got purple hair.
Yeah, this guy's kicking in the window and shit, and homeboy's trying to stop him. Hey, do that shit.
God damn. Yeah, they're breaking down the glass.
There's about 50 people there.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay,
Anti-ICE riders have stormed a federal courthouse. Jesus. Jesus. So they're asking for the National Guard in the opposite direction. Everybody's fighting over the National Guard. Everybody wants the National Guard now.
Yeah. Hey, well, maybe they could help mitigate the situation, which would be good. Like
they're just smashing down courthouses, peacekeeping force.
So it's getting real, dude. It's getting real. Yeah, man. So I'm trying to find. Well, we could in that video with the InfoWars, you could actually see the Somalian flag in the background. But there's a meme, and at first I thought it was AI, but I thought.
Oh no, I saw the stuff about him changing the flag. That was real.
Was that real?
That was real. Yeah, as far as
I thought that was AI when I first saw it. I thought it was just a funny this is bullshit.
Tim.
Find that.
Changes flag. I thought it was real.
I thought it was at first. I thought it was AI, but then I see the Somalian flag in their press conference. And I'm like, well, then maybe it was real that they have the Somali.
Forgive me, but I don't know what the Somali flag looks like just off the top.
That blue and white kind of looking thing.
Okay, like Somali flag,
beige blue.
Okay, so the flag of Somalia looks like this. That's what the Somali flag looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it looks a little different in the.
That's the Somali flag. That's the flag of
Somalia. It's blue and it has a white star, but then it looks a little different. It's still blue with a white star, but it's not.
Well, that's blue. The flag of Somalia. The flag of Minnesota apparently is this. Oops, showing the wrong tab.
Is that?
Is this?
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm done. Because it's kind of similar. So my bad.
Yeah, but it's a different star. Well, I heard people. Hold on. What are the old Minnesota flag?
That's hilarious how they look fucking close.
Let me see what the old flag. Okay, so the old flag looked like this. Very different.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Something like that.
That's what it used to look like. That's what it looks like now.
Hold on, how new is that flag? Because that looks like.
Well, the article I saw about the flag changing was in 2024. It was posted.
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
All right, here's that. Yeah, 2024.
Dude, that's a Somalian flag, bro. That's fucking nuts, bro. 2024. Put them side by side. Put those pictures. Dude, they changed that in 2024. That's a takeover, bro. They changed the fucking Minnesota
shit,
flag.
I just had it. So I just had it. Hold on a second.
Holy shit. We just fucking uncovered. Oh, wow, dude.
Oh, we didn't uncover. I saw it was a while ago.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Bro, I don't know how by literally. Well, okay, y'all saw it. It used to look like the Florida flag or whatever with the insignia and shit.
Minnesota had like
now it's just a star and a blue triangle. So,
which literally looks like the Somalian flag. Which has a star with blue, the same color. Oh my god, dude, that's garbage, bro. That is some garbage shit. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're in it, dude. We're here. No turning back now, bro. But no turning back.
We'll find out.
And there's even protests going on in France and England. The farmers. That's another farmer protest.
Yeah,
like it's fucking dude. It's all, and then of course we haven't even talked about Iran and
what are the farmers? What are the farmers protesting?
Well, this might be an older. Let's see, French farmers headed to Paris for just bad conditions, not making any money. Just same old shit, dude. They're just pissed off.
No.
Here's a nice little clip.
Alan D. Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Pulling it up live, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling it up live.
Ooh.
This looks like AI. Not gonna lie.
It kind of does.
It kind of looks like AI.
Because I know this is going on. I don't know, man.
No,
there's other.
It looks like drone footage, but yeah, it just looks like AI. I mean, it could not be.
Well, I mean, they kind of look kind of perfect, don't they? Like the trucks, like not the cars, but the.
I'm gonna hide it from the audience so I can investigate further, but.
Pick my nose. I love it.
Well, I was fucking terrible this morning.
Damn, bro, did you go to work?
No, apparently it's been going around. We just had one guy who was out sick for like a week, another guy was out for a day, then the next day another guy. Yeah, so apparently it's been going out. Look, I don't see anybody say anything about this, but I mean, there's credible reports it's happening, right? So even if regardless,
I mean, it is happening. So it's just probably it might be just an AI image of what. But I have seen right now there's protests in Europe, especially in Brussels, where the farmers are pissed off, dude, and they're throwing shit at fucking literally they have the shit like septic tank trucks, and they're fucking shooting the shit at. Well,
I'm getting everybody in the comment section is adding Grok. Looks like AI video, right? And then Grok said, "Oh, this is really happening. It's been confirmed." But it also says, based on the video, it looks like this might be AI video. But that's all AI. That's all AI. So who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
That's a quagmire right there when you gotta start
Yeah.
atting Grok.
Yeah, asking it AI. If it's AI.
We gotta start what do we call tagging AI to see if it's real.
Yeah.
Quite the quagmire.
So what do you feel about this, man? How do you, I mean, I know that you just you haven't seen it yet, but I know we can't show, I get you don't want to show the shot being fired. I mean, you can't see anyone die. There's no blood, but
no.
I mean, it's on
Yeah, but we're on the Red app as well.
the Red
as
app
the
has
other
it
ones.
too. I've seen it on the Red app.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful. You know how they like to do us. They like to you like I covered a story about a monkey fucking vaping, which again that video was all over YouTube and they banned my shit and gave me a warning for that.
Oh wow.
So I'm just gonna y'all know where to find Twitter. Y'all can find the fucking video. Y'all can find the video. And I also don't know how the purple app is, but
we might have. I just sent you another link to the protest going on right now in Minneapolis, and it's becoming so big. Hopefully, it stays peaceful. But dude, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Watches aerial footage shows thousands of protesters and community members with candles gathered in Minneapolis at the site where 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good was killed in an ICE-involved incident. Thousands are chanting, "Fuck ICE," calling for justice and accountability as protests continue to grow across the area while saying, "Fight back." Yeah, this is big.
Yeah, dude, it's getting
That's a
getting
lot, dude.
Yeah, it's getting real, bro.
Yeah. But to answer what I think about it, I mean, it's terrible that this is going on. And it's definitely a point where shit could pop off. But there's been a couple times in recent memories where shit was about to pop off and it didn't. So I mean, you can never know.
There was a lot of times that shit was about to pop off and it did. Like the Summer of Love and like January 6th. And
well, no, I'm talking about like full scale, like what people think of when they think Civil War. Like, yeah, people got killed.
But how many times is it about to pop off? And so frequently in the past couple of years that it's just a powder keg, dude.
Yeah. No, that's basically what I was saying is we can't know for sure until something big happens. But keep your head on the swivel, fellows. Especially if you're around that area.
I think one of the reasons why, I mean, this is kind of ping-ponging back to Trump's aggressive foreign policy right now with the capturing of Maduro, really imposing the embargo on Russian oil and putting the pressure on China and Russia, and the seizure of Greenland, which it looks like he's about to buy. Greenland from Denmark. I think at first, it definitely seems like, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of I'm somewhat empathetic to getting Maduro, especially, because he's a piece of garbage, and was secretly helping to run the, drugs into America and make America population dumb and addicted to drugs, among other things, and depleting his prisons and dumping them over an open border in America. Besides all that, I think the reason why Trump is posturing so aggressively in his foreign policy right now is because he knows World War III is inevitable. And if you put that in perspective, if you know that World War III is going to be inevitable and there's no turning back, you're doing this. You're doing everything you can just to get ahead of it. And, sometimes that preemptive move is the paranoia causes the World War III, but a lot of stuff has been happening the past couple of days. Something people have missed is that, did you know that Britain, France, and Germany, they've decided to put troops on the ground in Ukraine unilaterally? Yeah, they've never done that before, and they're doing it. So, dude, if that's not World War III, I don't know what the fuck is, bro. They've already agreed to it. So now, have they done it yet? No, but they've agreed to it. So I think in that, Europe is going to go full-scale war with Russia. And then if China, what we've talked about in the last show, that their military drills are just increasingly suffocating Taiwan.
Yeah.
Trump is just making these moves because he knows that this is inevitable. He's just, no, we're done. You want to go to war? We're making our move for America. We're making our move.
Yeah.
he knows it's inevitable. He probably knows a lot more stuff that we don't.
Well, yeah,
And
I would hope.
obviously, but and I think that's his reaction to this. He thinks, you know, but you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's true, but it just seems like it would make sense that why he's always been wanting Greenland. He's always been very, the big ask, and everything that he's done. So he's used to this anyway. So this is somewhat of his MO, but this is like Trump on steroids. We control Venezuela. We're gonna take Greenland, just blatantly chauvinistic, right? just not like this was. I'm like, oh shit! Like, whoa, did we just get high on our fucking power cocaine and we fucking did a hit and now we're fucking taking over the world? Like, what? But I think that would explain mentality explains it. If you know that World War III is inevitable and there's no turning back, it just makes sense now.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're about to see how 2026 goes, fellas.
It's going to be it's going to be a big year. It's going to go down in history, man. This is going to be the year everything just falls apart. I mean, a lot of good things are happening. Iran, the Ayatollah is about to leave to go to Russia. Iran's about to be liberated. You know how amazing that would be for the West to have Iran out of the confines of the Ayatollah and fundamentalist Muslim theocratic regime. Oh my God, bro! Oh my, like that's amazing.
That'd be
amazing, bro. That means Iran and China will have no influence there whatsoever. And I know that it's a terrible thing to say, friends with Israel, in this day, because everyone hates Israel these days. But look, I mean, I am very critical of Netanyahu, but that doesn't mean I don't want the state of Israel to not exist. You know what I'm saying? A lot of So having that said, but to have Iran and Israel be allies, holy shit. Which would be, I mean, that would intrinsically mean that they would be friends with the West.
Yeah, so, I mean, they might have a common ally in us, but I don't think Israel and Iran are going to be buddy anytime.
No, they are. No, when the Muslims leave, no, trust me, dude. I've been they're friends.
Oh man,
no, dude.
Already.
Well, I mean, Netanyahu already positioned himself. We don't hate the Iranian people. That was the whole thing about Operation Rising Lion. And the whole idea was that it was fundamentalist Islam that took over the sort of secular Iranian religion. Like Iran is not. It's kind of funny because there's a guy I like to study. His name is Jason Georgiani. He's super fucking smart, dude. If anyone listening likes Nietzsche and likes psychic phenomena, likes to talk about weird interdimensional beings and UFOlogy, but Jason Georgiani's your guy. Definitely pick up his books. But not only is he all into that and a super smart philosopher, he's also, I think he's part Iranian, or he might be full Iranian, but he is huge in Iranian studies, and I kind of get it from him where he talks about how Iran was not fundamentally it's not within its time.
They weren't religiously fundamentalists until the 70s when the fundamentalists
off and on Muslims took over that area that is Iran now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if you think about the Persian Empire, that was not Muslim, right? Okay, it's not Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is there is deep ties with and Netanyahu's even said this with Jerusalem and the Iranian people, and not necessarily. And the narrative is they see that the Iranian people have been conquered by this fundamentalist Muslim group, the Ayatollahs.
Yeah.
So if they can if the Shah comes back, Iran and Israel will be buddies. Trust me. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out, buddy. You want to take a bet on that? You want to put a parlay on the middle on peace on the Middle East?
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, between Iran and Israel, that doesn't necessarily. Well, I guess Saudi Arabia will play ball, but the only ones left would be God, I don't even know everyone. I mean, everyone will kind of hate each other, but they won't like kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it'll
But
cool down.
Iran is the big piece of that puzzle for real, for sure, for sure. So I don't know. So there's so much that's like a good thing, but then you see like the stuff that's happening in our country with just trying to get rid of all these immigrants that have, these illegal immigrants that have crossed over.
Yeah.
And now it's created a problem. Now doing the solution is going to create chaos because is going to be situations where unfortunately someone got killed in the enforcement of getting rid of the illegal immigrants, but who let them here in the first fucking place?
Yeah.
So we won't even get into that. But open borders for fucking 5 years, big, like they've been open for longer than that.
But it's like any especially on this grand of a stage, any problem that happens, you can't just there's no solutions, only trade-offs kind of things, where if you go to fix a problem, you're going to make 10 more. You might fix the original problems, but you're going to make more as well. You're not going to get a perfect, like, oh, we have people here aren't supposed to be, we'll just send them back and then we're good. It's like, nah, you got some other.
There's going to be collateral damage. And now that they're here, they're going to think they have a right to be here, and it's going to, the logistical the logistical burden of trying to get all these people out, or most of it as you can. People are like, well, I have a right to be here. You should, and then all of a sudden something like this happens where you got to kill somebody, and in this case it's a woman, which makes it even worse. I mean, let's be sexist. And if it was a guy, they would still be angry if it was a guy, but it's just optically it's the worst.
Optically, it's a lot more of a nightmare.
Yeah,
for sure.
So anyway, so it's pretty rough out there. And I think this is the flashpoint. I think this is where the Democrats need a die on the hill soon, and this is where they're going to do it because that's the only way they're going to win midterms. And
this is the biggest thing that's going on right now is the ex-migration and the surrounding fallout of it.
Yeah. If we get into a situation where the Democrats seize back power and open the borders back, it's fucking over, bro.
Yeah.
It's game over. So,
it's GG skis.
I think it's GG's. I mean, it's practically already GG. We're just trying to cope with this, with trying to. I mean, we're trying our best. I mean, Trump has got so much on his plate; it's ridiculous, and that's why sometimes I have so much empathy for him when all these like MAGA people that liked him are saying, "Oh, he's not doing enough, dude." What the man has got to fucking do? He's fucking trying to save the fucking world. He's trying to fucking prevent World War III. Now he's preparing for World War III, and he's trying to. There's so much shit he's trying to do. He's only one fucking man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
no, I hear you.
So,
I fucking hear you.
I mean, I guess we don't have any questions or comments in the
no
the comment box.
No, we don't got any comments right now.
Yeah,
we don't got any right now.
Well, while we're fucking around and finding out, here's another little link to
you got something for me?
How long is this? It's about 5 minutes long.
All right.
I mean, this is but we can. So this is about just the overall thought in Minnesota that's going on right now.
Okay.
It's about a 5-minute clip, so it's a nice clip we can listen to and stop and all that fun stuff. But I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. From Elon Musk.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Elon Musk retweeted it.
Okay. Let's see here. The C-SPAN clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
This kind of gives us the raw flavor, ground level of what's going on the Senate floor right now with the Minnesota. Because all this was okay. So before we started, all this was going on right before all this shit happens in Minnesota. Right.
Okay.
He literally. Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chairman Comer, for holding this important hearing. As I said on Monday, good riddance to Governor Walz, but he cannot escape accountability for an estimated $9 billion in fraud. How did this happen? And where the hell has the Twin Cities media been? The Star Tribune is complicit. They have had this story for years, if you just heard, and they've refused to report anything on it. In fact, they continue to try and cover up. Our Minnesota Republican colleagues have demanded answers and accountability for years, but have seen nothing from Walz, his administration, our Democrat colleagues like Tina Smith, Amy Klobuchar, Ilhan Omar, and Angie Craig, or the worthless Star Tribune.
Damn,
Thank
he's
God
going
for
hard.
President Donald
He's
J.
going hard in
Trump
the fucking
for finally
paint.
bringing attention to this issue. Representative Rarick, I'm going to begin with you. You've been working on this issue for years. You've spoken to the whistleblowers personally. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You have an understanding that 1,000 whistleblowers running an account on X have come forward to expose fraud in Minnesota state agencies, and they have been entirely ignored by Tim Walz and have even been retaliated against. Is that accurate?
That is correct. Even this morning, I got another message.
Well, in your
Wow.
experience, are
She's
their
a
claims
whistleblower, bro.
credible, or are
Yeah,
they
she's one of them.
politically motivated against
She's the
Walz?
whistle, yeah.
They're
And
That's what I'm saying.
political,
Yeah.
not politically motivated.
In fact, many of these are Walz administration employees, correct?
They are actually Democrats as well.
Yeah, this is his own
Can you
people.
quickly
Yeah,
give us one
Walsh is a
example
fucking
of
piece of shit,
retaliation?
bro.
because
Don't
even
let it
it's not
go.
like other people in the state that are Republicans are the ones going after him. It's Democrats too. So it's like even they know the shit. You know, it's not even a partisan thing. for
Yeah,
his
and that's
employees. Like,
a-
yo, this is fucked
yeah.
up.
She was probably a Democrat. I mean, I don't know, but
Well, she's
having
under
that-
his administration, probably.
right. You know, and that's the thing, dude. Like, you know, it's funny how you said that Tim Walsh just doesn't look like the guy, but he is that guy. He
It's
is
the perfect
fucking
cover.
evil.
It's the perfect cover.
It's a perfect cover. That chubby face fucking motherfucker, dude. My loving dude.
Ugh.
He's been paid
These
off,
folks
bro.
have been facing.
Yes, I can. In my opening statement, I mentioned that the most severe ones was that they would be fired with cause, so they couldn't have unemployment insurance, that they would be blacklisted from all state agencies, and I bet that it's also
That's
Hennepin
rough.
County and Ramsey County. As
They're
you know,
saying
both
your
are
whole
Democrat.
career is over if you say anything to anybody about this. That's what that means. Translation. That's what the fuck that means.
She's a Republican, Minnesota State Representative Mary
Okay.
Rarick.
But still, I'm talking about all those whistleblowers she was talking about. They were Democrats.
Yep, absolutely.
You know.
And much more.
Based on what you've learned, Representative, over the last several years, do you
But your average politician at the low levels, like governorship and underneath them, probably want to do the right thing. They haven't gotten to the point where
Absolutely.
they're bought out and making bajillions of dollars.
Yeah,
They're like
and that's-
a city
And that's what
council
happened
member
to
or
that
whatever
one
the fuck.
lady, a Democrat, who voted against, you know, like she stopped some kind of vote about illegal immigrants. It happened like less than a year ago, and then she was killed. And it was found out that they found the killer, and he posed as a police officer.
Oh yeah, you're telling me. But yeah, it's like at the low levels of politics, the rot hasn't set in yet, and you're still trying to do the right thing and save
Yeah.
the world. The rot
Right.
hasn't set in yet before you get too powerful.
Yeah, that's what fucking.
Yeah, it's like that ring. It's like the fucking one ring. Bro.
Yeah, dude. This shit is getting so real, bro. And here's the thing that these two. So this event that happened today, unfortunately, and people are protesting against ICE, right, from doing their job.
Yeah.
These two, with that and Tim Walsh has found a perfect cover and a reason to stay in the quote unquote fight to save his reputation, right?
Yeah.
He's found the perfect guys, the perfect event. This was given to him on a silver platter, especially the
It seems like
Democrats.
even his own people are going after the whistleblowers. So it's like, what
Absolutely.
support does he really have in there? Even
So-
the Dems are after him.
Yeah, but right now after this, so these two issues are going to be convoluted, or they're gonna like,
Yeah.
lack of a better word, coagulate on each other. So it's like, okay, so now like you can't have so even if a government agency, but besides doing illegal immigration enforcement, if a government agency wants to come in and just take out all the people, like just arrest people that have been found guilty of fraud to the nth degree, like Tim Walsh and people that worked under him, and all these Somalians that had these fake daycare centers and stuff that were siphoning money from the federal government.
Yep.
That's going to be opposed as well. You see how they're going to be kind of put together.
Yeah.
So no government involvement whatsoever. So that's I'm thinking, like, this is a perfect event for Tim Walsh and the Democrats to rally behind. They needed a moment like this
Yeah.
for this to happen, right?
Yeah.
So they can galvanize their base and actually get some momentum.
Yeah. Because
So-
their momentum was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. A lot of people were thinking, yeah, it looks like, Democrats are going to take the House or the Senate or both. I didn't quite believe that because most of when different governors and mayors and stuff were winning, they were all in blue areas anyway, so I didn't really care about that.
Yeah.
But also to see the dysfunction with the Republican Party right now, how much disenfranchised the MAGA party is with Trump due to the Epstein files. Anyway, there's a lot.
I mean, you can't blame those people. That's legitimate grievances. That's legitimate.
Right. Well, I'm not blaming them. I'm just stating a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stating a fact. So it looked like maybe the Democrats could weave their way into some kind of house win or something. But honestly, I don't think so. But at this point, it's so galvanized. It's going to be rough. But Trump might have to use the hammer on Minnesota. Because these people are so not only do they want ICE out, somehow that's going to be connected to any sort of enforcement. Trust me, if somebody wants to come in, all of a sudden, like after today, you see, let's just say Homeland Security or some other subsidiary from Homeland Security go and try to arrest Tim Walz for fraud.
They're gonna Maduro his ass.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be fucking amazing, bro. Like, just from that perspective, they're going to be like, oh, my God, Trump's a terrorist or a tyrant. Oh,
I mean, I don't think the civil unrest that would cause would be worth it. Like, that would be a blunder, in my opinion. If Trump were to go Maduro, Tim Walz, that would
Well, if Trump was to go find Tim Walz guilty in a court of law that he did partake in fraud or due to negligence, at least negligence, have this stuff happen and didn't report it, he needs to be arrested. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen, bro.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it to Hillary.
Bro, we're in different territory now, dude.
I don't know.
They've already talked about it. They've already been talking. What's her face? Christy Noem has already talked about it. They've already got people in there, bro.
Yeah. Well, even if I don't know, I'm just saying, I think the amount of shit that would unstir. I don't know if it'd be worth it.
That's my point, man. I think it's over. I think this tiptoeing around after Trump see how aggressive Trump is on foreign policy? You don't think that's I think the hammer is gonna come down. I think it's over, man. I think Trump has to. His base demands it. One of the reasons why not only the Epstein files, but one of the reasons why the MAGA base is, I shouldn't say turning against Trump, but it's criticized against critical.
I would say Trump. Turning against Trump.
Turning against Trump is because he's not doing enough.
Yeah.
People last week wanted to do a tax revolt because of all the fraud that was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. That was trending on the right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So you don't think Trump is going to be like, all right, then.
I'm saying the amount, like if you think shit's heating up over a person getting shot and all these protests we've had, I don't think the amount of heat that would bring, literally snatching Tim Walz, would be a net positive. I just don't think the heat that would cause would be worth the civil unrest that would cause would be worth it. I don't know.
I'm confused with what you're trying to say. Do you think that would be a non-issue, or you think that would be too big of an issue?
No. I'm saying if he went and snatched Tim Walz and got him arrested, the amount of civil unrest that would happen because of Trump arresting that guy would be far outweigh the benefits.
But regardless of what the civil repercussions are, it's the right thing to do if he's found.
Perhaps, but the civil repercussions are a big deal. That's people dying. That's buildings getting burned down and shit. I'm just saying
that might not happen. If you go arrest somebody, buildings are going to burn down.
If he goes and snatches Tim Walz, that's what I'm saying. If he goes and snatches Tim Walz, that's going to be Minnesota burnt down to the ground.
I don't think he wouldn't do that without a warrant and without a trial. Bro.
I'm not saying he wouldn't do that. I'm just saying if that happens, it would be bad. Even if it's the right thing to do, if he gets found guilty of all that shit, that's what I'm saying.
Well, if he's found guilty or any of his other underlings, of course, they probably won't go after Tim Walz first. They have to work up and build a case against him. Yeah. But once, dude, I don't see this not happening. But once they start rounding up the Somali mafia, okay, that was dealing with all this, Minnesota's going to be ground zero for civil war, bro.
That's what I'm saying, especially if that kind of thing kicks off. Yeah,
I'm telling you it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, so I'm calling it, bro.
I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Yeah,
you're saying, oh, I don't know, man.
No, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm saying
I'm an ostrich. I like to put my head in the sand, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm saying I don't think it would be a net positive. I'm not saying it's not going to happen.
I think it would. I think it's necessary at this point. I think the stakes are so high. They've been crawling so high for so long, and I've been kind of like just like normalized to it. I'm like, after Maduro, after Russian tanker seizure, after Russian threats to American bases, after England and France and You want to put boots on the ground in Ukraine. Taiwan being a circle, but I could go on and on. It's just there's no. It just keeps like at what point do you go? Okay, like we're here, like we're fucking here, like we're fucking here. Iran's about to fucking color revolution, an absolute completed color revolution in Iran, which is kind of a good thing, but just the change that's happening like so fast.
Yeah.
Like, and we might have to go to war with the whole drug cartel fucking apparatus in Central South America.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that Cuba, okay, so Cuba technically, due to its communist sort of roots, runs all the drug cartels. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, all of South America is enveloped in that,
right? But stuff. Cuba is like the head honcho, okay. And there's a lot of like info. There's a guy, a CIA officer on InfoWars that talks about this. But just to summarize it, and everyone kind of knows this, but think about this for a second. Maduro's bodyguards were 32 Cuban special forces. Why do we have Cuban special forces protecting a Venezuelan president? Why would you have Russian like forces protecting Xi Jinping or like Xi Jinping Chinese guys protecting Putin? That's weird. Yeah, they're allies.
That's weird.
But that's really fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
That is because Cuba is the head of all this shit. And that one of the reasons why is to kind of choke all the oil outputs, which fucks up Russia, it fucks up China, but it also fucks up all the drug cartel. Cuba might fall too. We might see a fall of Cuba. Dude, it's amazing, bro. At the same time, it's scary, but yet it's amazing on some ends. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like the hammer's dropping, bro. It's dropping.
You think we might see that a destruction of the drug cartels? Because they were talking about, I think earlier last year, about going into Mexico because they're more like directly next to us. So they're in talks about that.
Well, you're never gonna stop Joe Schmo selling some weed on the side of the street. That's never gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's not really what we're talking about.
But I'm really talking about the drug cartels and the families that have actual like armored vehicles. Like they literally run the politicians, especially in Mexico. El Salvador is the only country that was able to stand up to the drug cartels.
Really?
Yeah, El Salvador. There's a huge story with El Salvadorian president. I can't remember his name right now. The reason why I liked him so much and followed him because he was a crypto guy. He ordered the El Salvadorian treasury to buy a bunch of Bitcoin, which was years ago, and he's already doubled his money. Like the country already doubled its money. So I know that's why he was an interesting figure because he was one of the first countries to let the treasury buy Bitcoin. Put it on his balance sheet.
Yeah.
So that's why he was, great. Everyone in the crypto world loved him. He was like, yeah, it's like, yeah.
I think that's why I heard about it. When you said that, I was like, that sounds familiar. The president El Salvador doing something. Yeah, I think
that was part of the fact that he like drove out all these drug cartels in El Salvador. So anyway, dude, and Argentina's our bro. So Argentina is like we rolling with Argentina. So
yeah.
These are amazing times, man. I knew this year was going to be probably the most
pop off
epic year of our lifetimes, bro. Like, I mean, right now we're living in it. We're living in this World War III. I don't see. There's no rolling back. There was a moment when Trump first got in, and then we had the peace talks, and it seemed like it could work out. But now, I think that Putin has just played. I say played Trump. But they know that this peace diplomacy at this point is just a game.
Yeah,
I think
they've been known that for a while.
Well, they just kind of do it. Yeah, but I think for the first couple of months, it seemed like maybe something could turn out, but it looks like it's not. Well, now it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, you remember Trump was out in that war in 48 hours. 48 hours, that would be over. Like, nah, nah.
No,
I don't know about that.
No, didn't happen. So Trump's learning too. Trump, like, okay, well, so he's tired of Putin fucking. I mean, Zelensky too is a slippery fish out of fucking water too. But so is fucking Putin, and he's trying to get these slippery snakes to fucking make love and shit. And it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he's just like, all right, fuck it. It's none of my business anymore. I'm taking Greenland because he knows Europe is about to go to war with Russia and they can't do anything about it. And it's like, we need it because we know World War III is on the way, pretty much. Yeah. And I think that's why he's so aggressive at this point.
Yeah. No holds barred. He's going balls to the wall.
Yep. Just simple as that.
Yep.
And maybe that's how he gets a third term.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe the only reason why he wants World War III is so that he's like, oh, we can't do elections because we're in the middle of World War III. So
doing a little Zelensky action there. Yep, I'm gonna start World War III to have 3 terms.
I didn't start it. I'm gonna finish it, but I didn't start it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I guess if it's full on World War III, I guess he would do that.
Yeah. Because that's what we did in World War II. We suspended elections.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, because you're in the middle of a war. You can't really,
FDR, I think he had 3 terms, right?
I think that was him. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I think so.
And that was because of World War II.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's wonderful and
thoughts,
uplifting for you guys.
Well, that's what's on everyone's mind right now.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on, buddy. Do you want a little sneak peek at Friday's episode? Do you want a little sneak peek?
Sure. Let's look at ourselves. Be narcissistic.
Oh no. This is just the intro. This is the intro. You won't see us.
Intro. Okay.
This is why, this is what I put together, given the content of what we talked about. Hold on, let me share this tab. All right, let's take a look.
Cyberpsychosis. The trauma team medical docs define it.
Is that you?
Yeah.
For all psychotic and anxiety-related personality disorders.
This is the old trailer for Cyberpunk.
Watch.
In the body. And any and all behavioral mods, including software. Someone whose neighbor took the crime a little too far, then left home one day with a gun and opened fire into a crowd.
It's real.
Yeah, brother, I like this. This is
cyberpsychosis.
The cred for a good ripper. So they started suffering from nightmares and hearing voices once the hormone blockers were in.
Hormone blockers?
Lost it. Some call cyberpsychosis a disease wrought by social inequality. Others say it's the price to be paid for an unhealthy love of technology. Still, others think it's complete bullshit. That is, until it's their neighbor shooting up the hood and their fingers dialing max stack.
I love it, dude. That is a lot of.
That's the definition of cyberpsychosis, straight from the Cyberpunk wiki. Straight from the Cyberpunk wiki. That's the definition of cyberpsychosis. Yeah, it is. That's what we talk about. Real world cyberpsychosis right there.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for that Friday, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, my voice was all like way more terrible this morning when I recorded that for the video, and I put some distortion and shit on it. I was like, hell yeah.
I think it's great. Is that the same vocoder that you use with your intro on your video game channel?
Oh no! That
was funny. I like that.
I did that intro because it was like playing games from 2009, and a lot of people use the Windows text to speech thing because they didn't have like a good mic or whatever. So that was the Windows text to speech. No, I recorded that and then did 3 tracks. One where my voice is pitch shifted down, and then 2 with different kinds of distortion on it to make it like a cyber psycho kind of voice like they have in the games. Yeah. When people get way overtaken by the modifications and shit, because we're here. Speaking of, it's here, World War III and shit, the world of cyberpunk, cyber psychosis and shit, people being driven mad by our intermingling with technology, killing people. It's fucking here too.
Yeah.
It's fucking here, dog. It's fucking here, dog. What else you got for me? Darn, man?
Well, I'm just looking at how this thing, this Somalian protest is unfolding. Now it's turned into a communist sort of.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, let's share. I'm going to share you the copy of the link and show you. And I'm going to show you what they're chanting. Can you guess what they're chanting?
Hold on. Let me not look at the link. I don't know. Something communist. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's listen.
Okay, I see the quote in the link, but I was unaware that was communist lingo. I was unaware.
No,
of that.
we're not there yet.
Oh, okay, it's not the quote it says in the link.
No.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm pulling it up. Okay, here it is. Okay, that was in the link.
Lands illegal on stolen land. How quickly this turned into a communist like.
Well, is calling America stolen land specifically communist? Specifically,
yeah, because it doesn't acknowledge private property. And that
I thought that was like talking about like way back when like the Indians own it. Like it was talking about that.
Yeah, true.
It's not about
so I guess they're on stolen land too, aren't they?
Well, yeah. Well, they're not.
No one's illegal on stolen land. It's like, well, who stole it from who? All the Indian tribes fucking were fighting each other for before we got here. Like, so it's just what I'm saying is all it is just rhetoric to destroy any semblance of private property and ownership or any governmental ownership of any land. And I mean, you have no sovereignty. You have no sovereignty. But white boy, you could let anyone come over because you have no sovereignty, white boy. That's pretty much what that means.
Well, what I would say about it is, to me, it reads kind of similarly to the tactic of anytime you talk about defending your own country or whatever, the Holocaust gets brought up.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, I would say, you don't have to agree with me on this, but yeah, I would say the white man stole America from the Indians or whatever, but like none of us were alive during that. Like it happened so long ago. It's not, now that we have this country here, everybody that was involved with that was dead. You can't say, oh, well, you have to let anybody into your country at any time because your ancestors killed the indigenous population. It's like, no, that's not. It's not like we're currently living in like the 1600s, and I'm like, okay, right. Well, you know, but we're in the year 2026. Like, it's not, you know, that's how I would say that is.
And I like, but my in addition to that, my point is, if fucking A, dude, I just had the thought in my head. But it's
come on.
If it's it's like. Just because, okay, if we're on stolen land, does that mean that we don't participate in, like, we don't have any sovereignty at all, and anyone could just come over?
Exactly. That's why I think this is a red herring and bullshit.
It's just bullshit. It's just, like I'm saying, it's just communist rhetoric to sort of strip away any sort of semblance of sovereignty.
Yeah, because that point to me only rings true like hundreds of years ago, like when we were still like in the midst of fighting the Indians. Then I'd be like, okay, but like we're not there anymore. We're a couple hundred years removed from that. It's too late to.
We actually purchased a lot of land.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We traded them a couple beads because they didn't know.
No, we're talking about the Louisiana purchase. Talk about the Mexican purchase that gave rise to Texas. There's a lot of land we purchased.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get
Alaska from Russia. So actually,
but that was way later. That was like in the 50s. That was way later.
Yeah, but I'm talking about throughout. But that's still land we purchased from other countries that owned it.
Are there a lot of illegal immigrants in Alaska? All right, how about this? Only they can't have Alaska or anything we purchased, but they can have free reign over wherever the Indians had.
Yeah, exactly.
They can have Oklahoma.
Florida's okay and Texas is okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that doesn't really.
And wars were fought and wars were won. So,
yeah. But like, regardless of the legitimacy of any of that, it's hundreds of years removed. It's not.
I want to see everyone that says that we're on stolen land. They need to get the
leave.
Fuck off. Yeah, leave. If you're on stolen land,
England.
fuck out.
Go back to England.
Go back to wherever the fuck you want to go. You think this fucking country's so bad?
Well, it's like, Okay, so if nobody's illegal on stolen land, then you're asserting that we're currently on fraudulently acquired land. Yeah, you should go back to England or Russia or wherever the fuck your heritage is from, then, by that standard. But no, I something tells me they're going to stay in America. Something tells me
they're going to be just fine here.
Something tells me that.
Welcome. They'll if they're Somalian, they'll be given millions of dollars to start a daycare.
Hey, that is the American dream right there. Fucking,
they're living it, man. They lived the American fucking dream.
Con the American government into giving you absurd amounts of money. That is truly the American dream.
Yeah,
they're just immigrants living the American dream. I don't see what your problem is.
Right, fair.
I don't see what the
okay. I got a legitimate photo of the farmers' revolt in France.
I swear it was blatantly AI. You and me are gonna have a problem.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
All right, it's a good one here. Okay. Damn, I've converted you into a regular Twitter user.
I like Twitter, man. I'm starting to like it now.
I had to, for those at home, I had to beg this motherfucker. I had to beg this dude to get on Twitter. All right, hold on a second. Let me. Ooh, that's loud. Okay.
So I'm if this is going on in Minnesota, then this is going to turn very violent. Either if it's not tonight, this weekend.
Yeah, very well could.
You got a communist element inside of it, so.
You know what they say? Never let a good tragedy go to waste. Mm-hmm. You know what they say. You know what they say. You know what they say. Wait a minute. Oh, I was like, am I tripping? Did I not just show? You saw the video with the trucks on the road?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God! Why didn't you say something?
There you go.
I had the wrong tab shared. You didn't even tell me nothing. This was it right there. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, this is real. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, not only in France, in Paris, France, that this is happening. Belgium as well. So I think this is a revolt against not necessarily like immigration, but also the coming like even more like farmers' taxes that are coming to from the EU. That's why it's happening all over Europe right now. So, dude, the whole world is going through a lot of fucking shifting and changing, man. A lot.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how it falls out, or where we're at the end of it. We'll find out, brother.
I think that if Tim Walz does his National Guard recruitment at these protests, he'll get a collection of people that want to fight against ICE very easily.
Yeah,
I don't think we're far away from that. I
don't know about that.
You're such a boomer, bro. I'm
not a boomer. I'm the nothing ever happens chud.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens chud jack. That's. I mean, it seems like nothing ever happens.
As everything's fucking burned down.
Nothing ever happens.
Oh shit.
Nothing ever.
Now happens. There's another protest going on in New York City right now.
Look at this. This is me right here.
Yeah.
Nothing, something is landed on red, bro. Something actually happening. Yeah, nothing ever happens, bro. Spun the wheel too many times.
Pretty much.
Nothing ever happens. Yeah, we'll find out if something happens this time.
That's so funny. A nuclear bomb goes off. It didn't happen.
Nothing ever happens.
It's like whatever. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Do you have any lighter news for us?
No, unfortunately, there's so much of this bullshit going on right now. I mean, yeah, I'm taking a look. Let's see.
I see people saying that apparently the fraud in Minnesota is up to an alleged $9 billion.
Yeah, dude. And apparently that's the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg.
That seems like most of the fucking iceberg. $9 billion.
Yeah, no, it goes deeper than that, bro.
$9 billion.
Yeah, I think shit after tonight is gonna be nasty, bro. At Minnesota. It's in Minneapolis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh man. I guess the guy we covered on, I think it was the last live episode. I guess he's still doing videos. Vrillium, you remember him? The guy that got outed as a communist femboy who became a fat right winger. I guess he's still live. You want to check in on him, see what he's up to now?
God, no, not really. But
yeah, you don't want to see what he's up to.
I guess so. I guess I don't think we have anybody watching right now. But
let's check it out.
Speaking of streamers, did you see, dude?
What?
Peanut was at 90,000 fucking viewers the other night.
I seen that.
Unfucking real. This guy's gonna be the biggest thing ever, bro.
Potentially, he seems like he's going that way.
I think the only people that beat him are Kai Cenat and not Kai Cenat.
He's up there. I Show Speed, maybe.
I Show Speed, yeah, like both. Of that's it.
I was gonna show you this clip, but I guess I won't show it because we're live. There's an old clip of Peanut, I guess back before he was this big.
Oh, I want to see.
He was running around. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna get this F word." He said, I mean guy. And I was like, oh, I know. He saw his life flash before his eyes. The one that rhymes with baguette.
Yeah,
I knew his life flashed. Yeah, that F word. I knew his life flashed before his eyes. He said on stream, he was, oh, I'm gonna get that. I was like, oh shit. And he's like, I mean, dude. And he just kind of sat there and quiet for a while. I was like, oh, he thought his shit was over. But no, he's still big. I don't think that got him down. Because I'm hyped. I love his like whole persona and whatnot.
It was, dude. I was the one that turned you on to him. Like, bro, you need to check this guy out.
Yep.
And that was crazy because when I was watching him he was playing Tarkov, and I never played Tarkov, but
he's just so fun. Mine. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And I was like, what's that guy? And then at the time, I think maybe he had like only still a lot, like 1,000 people. This was like barely a year ago, like 1,000 people. And people in the Tarkov community, like, as he was coming up, like didn't like him because he was always crazy and stupid and just having fun. Yeah. And everyone, because Tarkov is such a serious game, and people were like, oh my God.
The game is so like dry and serious. That's what brought people to watching it was him. And then now that he's mainly on
Arc
Raiders, it shows that like people will follow him because they're watching for him. They're not necessarily watching for the game. Like I watch him all the time when he's playing Tarkov. I have never played Tarkov once.
Yeah.
But when you're able to market yourself in that way where people will follow you from game to game because it's about you. And they had that thing where they had the streamer wars where they each wore like specific outfits in Arc Raiders. And it's like every lobby they ran into is all like his fans and like 3 other people. They're like, yeah, we might need to dial this back because we can't really have any games. This is a lobby full of his friends.
Exactly.
Or his viewers or whatever. So he's big.
Mm-hmm.
He's big. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else up and coming other than us? We're coming up.
We're coming up all right.
We're coming up quick.
1,000 live viewers right now.
Oh yeah,
across all.
It's actually up to 1 billion.
Platforms.
We got 1 billion viewers right now. 1 billion people watching us live. JK.
We've got calls from particular right proponents calling that this maneuver by the mayor of Minneapolis and also Tim Walz is sedition. So this is real, dude. This shit is going down, man. Yeah, bro. Anyway, but I'm seeing more videos from Paris, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Protests and shit. Well, Paris has got that shit in their DNA. Paris and France and all that, they got that shit in their DNA. Fucking revolts and whatnot.
Yeah, dude.
Guillotines and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking right now. Yeah, every every news article coming up is about that shit, except for Mamdani. I guess Mamdani's got some dirt come up that people are talking shit about.
Really? What is it? What's up with him?
This is the Grok thing. Mayor Mamdani's tenant director faces backlash. Oh, so it's somebody working under him over old homeownership comments. New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani appointed tenant activist Sia Weaver last week to lead the mayor's office to protect tenants. Years old 2019 comments resurfaced where she described private property, especially home ownership, as a tool of white supremacy. disguised as wealth building. While advocating for collective ownership and stronger rent controls, critics pointed to hypocrisy after learning her mother co-owns a $1.6 million Nashville home bought in 2012. Though Mamdani defended her record on tenant protections like the 2019 Housing Stability and Tenant Protection Act, Weaver has said she wouldn't phrase things the same way today as the new administration handles early pushback on housing policies.
Wow, dude, that's so fucked up. How do you spell his name? M-U-M.
Zohran is Zohranmamdani.
There's a really good picture of him, a meme of him and Alex Soros. Oh, this is it.
Send it in the Discord.
Yes, I will, sir. Give me just a second.
It goes down in the Discord.
Goes down. There we go. This is a beautiful. This was posted by Alex Soros on X. And see if I can just get it up on X, and then.
Oh, so it's no kind of shenanigans. He really posted this shit.
This is. I mean, it's a meme, but I'll show you what the meme. I'll tell you what the meme is when I give you the picture. And it's like, so he's part of the. Mamdani is part of the AOC crowd that says that billionaires shouldn't exist. So I gave you the picture to show. So here's Mamdani hanging out with a billionaire, a multi-billionaire. So apparently, Mamdani's come out and the socially that he is that billionaires should not exist, but only the ones that fund them can. And this is a great picture of the hypocrisy of Mamdani. Is this
there? He is
with Alex Soros, the fucking evil Palpatine himself, son. Okay, George Soros' son, his fucking next Sith. His Sith Lord next in line, billionaire hanging out with Mamdani. Yeah. Suck my ass, Mamdani.
Have I ever told you the plight of Darth Mamdani the Wise? Type shit.
Exactly.
Type shit.
What a bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of garbage.
Well, I don't live in. I got him in the free state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
The free state of Florida. Hell yeah.
Dude, this shit is. This is another. I know we're going back and forth, but this is all happening as of now.
Yeah.
Check this fucking shit out. This is going on in Paris, France. This shit's getting real. This little clippy do here.
A little clippy-doo.
Clippity-doo-da-day.
Let's see here. If it will play.
Here comes a fucking tractor, bro. He's like, get the fuck out of the way. They're pissed, bro.
Yeah.
They're pissed. When the farmers are fucking protesting, that shit's bad, bro.
Yeah.
When the farmers come out and said they had enough and there's not going to be enough food, like they can't grow any food anymore, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked. You got to listen to the farmers, man.
Yeah, that's rough. They ain't fucking around no more.
I mean, Jesus.
They ain't playing no more. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about time to wrap things up for tonight.
Okay. All right.
I think we're good for tonight.
All right. That's cool. Hey, man, there's a lot of shit going down. Thank you for guys for tuning in to Rum Dummers. Get yourself a t-shirt. Hit the link below in the description. Get yourself a No Clankers t-shirt. Be a part of the new AI movement.
Yeah,
AI
now we need to make a shirt about
places.
cyber psychosis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cyber psychosis shirt.
Maybe that could be another shirt idea, like some cyber psychosis. Fucking, I don't know.
Avoid the temptation to delve into cyber psychosis, bro. Avoid it. Avoid it at all costs. All right. With that said, deuces,
Much
everybody.
love, Rum Numbers. Much love.